going back to the Bitcoin ETF, a lot of people in crypto is not really too happy with the Bitcoin ETF because, you know, they like the idea of decentralization. They like the idea of money that's free from the state. They don't like Wall Street coming into the party because they look at they're going to ruin it. What's interesting about this asset that I've never really seen before is the fixed supply, and that these exchange traded funds, that these, whether it's BlackRock, Cathie Woods, and ARK Invest, they will have to literally buy the Bitcoin. And I don't know if are you too familiar with Bitcoin's supply and what
it gets mined 1/1,000,000th of a coin at a time. It's like fiat being on a gold standard.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
You know what I mean? You go back to history that the gold has to be present to represent all of the current in circulation printed or virtual money. Printed money or the deposits that are represented by that money, the gold has to represent all of that. That's what makes the value of the buying power of that dollar go up and down. Once upon a time it was, and we had a silver standard too. So I'm with you. The beauty of Bitcoin is like a gold standard fiat, and you know that the central bank can't print its way somewhere else.
I guess the fear a lot of investors is that the government is going to stop this. And, you know, my argument's always been if they were going to stop it, if they could stop it, they would have done it by now. Do you think that this Pandora doesn't go in a box and that this ETF is just one more milestone for Bitcoin?
It's one more milestone. And you have people like Coinbase that play well. You got people that Kraken that supposedly play well. And so I kind of trust as much as you can trust people you don't know. I can't say I trust. I can say I have hope and some third-party confidence in like Brian Armstrong. You know what
Seems
I mean?
like one of the good guys, man.
Yeah. And when I say third-party confidence, I don't know him.
Yeah.
I can't say, hey, he's a buddy and I trust him personally. But I look at it and I say, you know what? I like what he was saying about SBF. I was like what he was saying about the exchange that went down, you know, who we're talking about. And they actually called them to get bailed out. And
Yeah, he seems like one of the good guys. You know, I look at it like, you know, BlackRock and a lot of the ETFs, they're using Coinbase as the custodian for their Bitcoin. And another event, another milestone. I think the ETFs, obviously, historic news. I'm not too excited about Wall Street being in. I don't know what it's going to do. I was just telling them, I got out of price predictions a long time ago. But I am excited for the Bitcoin halving, which is like not even 100 days away. Are you familiar with the Bitcoin halving and what's going to happen with that?
basically.
Yeah, do you think that'll be just another milestone? Do you think that we could see any type of price appreciation? Like, do you think there's going to be a demand?
There's a lot of people think so.
Do you think there's a demand? Like, I just think that at the institutional level, the hedge funds, people are looking for return. They're looking to get out of fiat into assets that appreciate. Do you think that, obviously, real estate's tried and true, stocks, index funds, but do you think that Bitcoin will be that hedge against inflation?
You know, potentially. You know, they're all looking for something to buy, something to sell because they make a buck on it. Remember, Wall Street is not after the appreciation of your assets. They're after the transaction fee they can make on trading amongst those assets en route to trying to find you an appreciated future. So that's Wall Street's business model, right? Is transaction fees, and then at the big level is, you know, interest on products. So basically, you have to understand how they think. And so if they can make, you know, recurring trading fees and others, then, you know, brokering loans and major deals and percents of deals, if they can make money on that, they'll do it. You know, whether it's, you know, currency, precious metals, whatever it is.
Anything they can make them transaction fees, you know. And
transaction fees, holding fees, all the stuff.
Commissions.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they're gonna love Bitcoin, then, man.
AUM. It's all about AUM, assets under management, and it doesn't say that they care about which assets.